when we say Gen Z, we have already tagged them as a lazy generation, people that don't want to do anything, spoiled brats, so to speak.
In a way, we also believe that Gen Z, they are the most rudest people.
It's not, they don't know how to butter words and say, oh, and you are this. They'll just tell you if you are. Yes, if you are not treating them well, they will tell you, I don't like the way I'm being treated.
Probably while they were growing, their parents did not caution them always the way the millennials are being raised. Do we see that also affect?
Unlike how the millennials and the Z baby bloomers, they call them, yeah, unlike how they were raised, they taught them the hard aspect of life.
Welcome to this episode of Teriba Podcast, where we explore big ideas, ask meaningful questions, and bring conversation that spark changes. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel at Tebiba TV. And today, I am your host, Mercy, and with me I have Jojo. And also I have Lady B.
Hello,
L to the
everyone.
A to the D to the Y and
Thank
to the
you.
B. And lastly, I have with me here
Mommy
J. We
Yes,
call her Mama
sir.
the Mama.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about the relevance of Gen Z in the working place. Gen Z. The Gen Zs. So what is their relevance? Who are the people that we even refer to as Gen Z? Because we hear Gen Zs, millennial.
Well, Gen Zs are like the younger generation that tagged from the period of 1990.
Okay.
1990, is it 1998
1999.
downwards or
Those are
19?
not the millennials.
No, 1998.
1997 downwards to
Yes.
2000.
Yes.
2000,
Okay.
2003.
Okay.
All right. So what do we say their relevance could be to workplace, workforce, business, companies?
Mostly when we say Gen Z, we have already tagged them as a lazy generation,
Lazy
serious,
Okay.
and people that don't want to do anything, spoiled brats, so to speak. But if we look at it objectively, these guys are quite relevant in the workplace, especially when it comes to issues of um, technical stuff,
Okay, yes.
social media. You cannot beat them.
Media.
My phone, my daughter, she's 12. She knows, she's 11. She's not yet 12. She knows my phone more than me, the owner of the phone. And I don't know how.
Do we say they have a special brain?
I don't even know how she got to know some. She did some things on my phone, and I'm like, where did you learn this? She said, I just pressed this and that and this. I had to tell her, please stop touching my phone. Before she will go and put something that
Turn it
means
off.
that
Spoil,
on the
just
phone,
press control
I will not
spoil.
be able to use it. So when it comes to the workplace and you have sensible Gen Zs handling the technical aspects, all this tech, whatever, I tell you, they are an asset. Go to banks and see the people that are handling all the tech, whatever.
Data.
Yes, you will see that they are young
individuals.
folks.
You will not find people in my age category because I'll struggle. That kind of a thing. It's always those young chaps. If you give them the chance.
But in
they
a way,
are
we
an
also
asset.
believe that Gen Z, they are the most rudest people.
Yeah.
They are the most people that they don't fancy things. They just want they are just there on their own. What do you say to that?
I don't think Gen Zs are rude.
Okay.
They just express their opinions in a blunt way.
Mm.
They will never keep it to themselves. It's not, they don't know how to butter words and say, oh, and you are this. They'll just tell you if you are. Yes, if you are not treating them well, they will tell you, I don't like the way I'm being treated. And I think that bluntness itself is what people look at and say, oh, you must be rude. You look like somebody that is rude. Things like that.
Do you believe that their brought up also have something to do with that? Like, probably while they were growing, their parents did not caution them always the way the millennials are being raised. Do we see that also affect?
Well, the way a family raise the child is very important, and it can impact the growth of that child.
Okay, you can speak
Yeah.
up.
So the Gen Zs, though not all of them, wherever they are coming from, wherever families they grew or they came out from, has a very, strong impact on their lives, on their personality, on who they are today. So yeah, like you said, the question you just asked is so true, that a family can have an impact on their child. So for instance, right now, a lot of people, I have seen parents who say, they don't want to, they call it gentle parenting.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. I don't want to scold my child. When my child does something, I'll just say, oh, you're not supposed to do that. There's no, unlike how the millennials and the Z baby bloomers, they call them. Yeah, unlike how they were raised, right? Like they were taught, you should work for whatever that is coming to you. Like they taught them the hard aspect of life. Yeah, instead of just showing you, petting you. Let me put it that way, like petting you all through till you are old or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So majority of the Gen Zs, they have this mentality that is coming or sprouting from where they came from, where the families they grew up from.
Okay. I will, this the Bible says that train your child in the way it should go. And also the Bible says that it is the rod that remove madness from the heart of a child. Now, in those days, in our days, they use rod, but now they don't use rod. Do we say it is a kind of exposure, or what do we say cause that? And probably it has an influence in the way the Gen Zs are actually productive these days.
Of course. For those of us that the rod was used, I don't know, all of a sudden we started thinking that we were abused by our parents. I don't know where that came from. We started thinking that, they really abused us. So, and because I was abused, I don't want to abuse my children. They abused you, but you turned out well. If you look at the end of the day, if some of us were not abused in quotes,
in that way,
I don't know where we would have ended. So maybe it's a warped way of thinking. I don't know. So somehow we think that our parents were so hard on us that we cannot be hard on our own children like that. We will say, that's what they knew. But me, I now know better.
I will not.
Because I know better, I will not use the rod for my child. Okay, you're not using the rod for your child. What is it producing at the end of the day? That I'm not an advocate of you trashing your child. There's a way you use the rod to correct your child. Then there's another way that you're not correcting that child. You're punishing the child. So it depends on whatever way the Gen Zs turn out. Is dependent on how the parents raised them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, in a workplace, do we now say that because of what they are bringing, that is why they can be so efficient and productive in a workplace? We have them. We have most Gen Zs as probably a media head, a designer, or We can even have them in the accounting sector and they are doing well. So is it, do we say that it's those influences that actually make them to have a community? Yet we still have some quoted adults in the this thing that may not like, you know, the style. So do we still say that it is those influences that gave them, or they rebranded themselves, they mingled?
Well, Gen Zs are creative
Hmm.
set of individuals, and with their own period came the age of innovation. Yes. So yes, there have been technological advancements during the millennial era, but you see the Gen Z age, the innovation is beyond our mind. So these bosses just have to accept the Gen Zs for who they are. Like I said, they are creative individuals. We need them in our space because every time they get this influx of new ideas, when you share something with them, they are able to come up with solutions. So we need Gen Zs. We can't leave them out.
Mm. Okay, so are we saying now that the bosses that actually still don't find them useful, so to say, they just need to get over it?
They need to get over it and begin to see the unique
positive side
parts
of them,
of the Gen Zs.
of the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very beautiful one. That's a very beautiful one. And now we've come to the end of this episode. You should follow every other platform and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Tediba TV. Till next time, see you.
Bye.
Talk, talk, me.